All right, and good morning, everybody. This is Sherman Ray, and this is Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the TV show. I want to thank you guys for all being a part of the show today. Um, and should be a fun show today. It is Friday. Yay! It's finally Friday. And on the show today, we're going to be talking about a lot of things that I hope you are going to interest you. Um, we Before we even get going, folks, last night we were out at an event which was really fun over at a place called Uncork. We want to give them a shout out. If you've not been there yet, we encourage you to go to Uncork. It's way out in Aliante. For some of you, it might be your side of town, but for us, it's actually on it's not quite on the other side of town, which is it was fun. We had a good time. And when we went over to the event, my brother-in-law's playing there. He's in a band, and the band is called Osmosis. So it was a fun time that they had. The band was kicking, the jazz band. So we enjoyed watching them on the show. And so we just kind of encourage you, if you ever get a chance to go to, if you want to go to a great place for jazz, for wine, for tapas, that kind of stuff, you want to go to a place called Uncork. It's very, very cool. Um, Also, so tonight we are actually going to the Golden Tiki. That's right, the Golden Tiki bar. We're going to be there. It's on Spring Mountain, so it's in Chinatown. So we encourage you to go out there and check out the Golden Tiki and check us out. The Lovin and Livin in Vegas crowd will be there, so we want to encourage you to be out there. Uh, we are launching our magazine here fairly soon, folks. So in a couple of weeks, we will actually be, it just seems like it's right around the corner, but it is. It's actually just around the corner. It's actually a couple of weeks away, where we will be launching Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the magazine, which is this is going to be fun. We've actually got more writers now. Nadia, and Nadia, I can't pronounce her last name, so I'm not going to even try. But Nadia, who is teaches out at Community College of Southern Nevada, has said, "Hey, guess what? I want to write for Lovin and Livin in Vegas," so she's going to be there. Got Courtney is going to be writing for it. Audra. These are names that they're going to make a lot more sense to you here pretty soon. But Lovin and Livin, there it goes. Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the magazine will be out in a few more weeks, basically January of 2022, so New Year. And we'll be looking at some really, really cool stuff. Also, in the magazine, Luis Oliveira, Oliveira. Yes, so Samba Latte. Yes, he is the owner of Samba Latte, which is very cool. So he's agreed to be in the magazine and so many more. If you would like to get a copy of Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the magazine, just send me an email. Send it to info@lovinandlivininvegas.com. That's lovinandlivininvegas.com. We will get that in your hands when it comes out, January of 2022, or you can go over to our website, which is over at www.lovinandlivininvegas.com, and get even more information. As a matter of fact, somebody told me that we actually had some dead links on our website, which was so what so here so you can always go you can go to the website right now, Lovin and Livin in Vegas. It is there. Everything's cool. We did our webmaster went over and updated everything, so I think we should be good. But I was told that we actually had some dead links in our website, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, our website is the name of our website, Lovin and Livin in Vegas, is you can condense that to smaller letters, and it's LV, LVN, LV, okay, which is Lovin and Livin in Vegas. It's just LV, LVN, LV. Well, originally our website was LV, LVN, LV. Well, but nobody knows what that is. Who knows what that is? Nobody knows. So we decided that we were going to use the full name Lovin lovinandlivininvegas.com as our website. But we already had loaded up articles and videos and stuff like that already, and somebody forgot to tell our webmaster to update all of that stuff. And so we actually had somebody contact us and said, hey, you forgot to do this. And so we updated all of those links so you can go to our website at www.lovinandlivininvegas. All of the stuff should work now. If it doesn't, send us an email. Just send us an email at info@lovinandlivininvegas.com and let us know. Let us know that stuff doesn't work, and we will take care of it. So, we've got some great articles up this morning, and gosh, let's see. Let's start. For those of you who are just getting to Vegas and you don't know about the housing prices here in Vegas, they're going through the roof. I mean, they're just going through the roof, and it's slowing down a little bit, but the home prices are amazing high. I am old school Vegas. I've been here since the early 60s, so I've been here a long time. And one of the things that I remember as a kid, or I was a realtor here many years ago, and the home prices, you could buy quite a bit of land here, 5 acres or whatever, for like $200,000. Okay, those days are gone, folks. Okay, so don't even think you're going to get those kind of prices. You're never going to get those prices again. But the prices have gone up so significantly that we are one of the highest changes in price in the nation. So the real estate prices here have just really gone up through the roof. And there was an article that put out by Fox 5, friends over at Fox 5 News. An October report for Las Vegas realtors shows housing prices in the valley still on the rise, but at a slightly slower pace in the months previous. But this is amazing. The median price of a single family home in the valley sold through their system was, guess how much? The median price, $410,000. Gosh. Which is up 20.5% from 1 year ago. Okay, this is kind of remarkable that the price of a home in the valley has gone up 20.5% over a year ago. This is just a year ago. For you to the cost of living in America goes up 3 or 4% a year. Okay, so 3 or 4% a year. Our home prices went up 20%, which is crazy. So a lot, and I think we're gonna do an article a little later that's going to talk about something fairly similar to this. That a condo that was sold, a couple of years ago for, I don't know, $20, let's say $20. To buy that same condo now, 20% more than that. So it's not going to cost you $20 anymore. It's going to be a lot more than that, and which has priced people out of it's a lot of people are priced out of the market now. Okay, but it's great for you folks, especially for us old folks that have been here for a while, because those investments we made in property they're gone through the roof. So I'm really just kind of pleased that the prices have gone up so much, but kind of feeling bad for people who just got in late. You got in late and you just forgot all about it, or you missed it. There's another article that just came out recently, and a friend of ours by the name of Stavros Anthony. Many of you know who Stavros Anthony is. Stavros used to work for Metro, and then he became a city councilman a number of years ago. Really super, super nice guy, a good friend of mine. And Stavros has termed out, which means he can't run for city council anymore. He can't run for mayor, because that's, that a mayor is basically councilman. They're in the same office in Las Vegas, city of Las Vegas. So Stavros has announced that he's going to run for lieutenant governor. Yeah. Can you imagine that? Stavros Anthony, hey, because Stavros ran for county commissioner because he really felt like he could be effective for the county, because the county kind of encircles Las Vegas, and he is a ward. I think he's Ward 4 city councilman right now, which is kind of northern part of the valley. But he says, hey, he's going to run for lieutenant governor in 2022. Congratulations. He lost, once again, he lost a bid for county commissioner, and he called that catastrophic. And it was just amazing, the things that he had to go through in that county commission seat, because it looked like he would actually win. So the lieutenant governor's post right now is vacant after Kate Marshall. She resigned in September to join President Joe Biden's administration. Governor Sisolak hasn't named a replacement for it. So it's an open seat, which means a lot of people are going to be in it. And there are quite a few other people that are going to be in it. Former State Treasurer Dan Schwartz and Mac Miller are going to also be vying for that seat. And these folks are going to be filing for these seats in March. So a lot of people are going to be out there. It's going to be amazing. And I think a lot of people are really going to be surprised that Stavros is in on that thing, which is great. So we're very excited for Stavros Anthony. So for those of you who are just joining us right now, I'm Sherman Ray. I'm the host of Lovin and Livin in Vegas. I'm the publisher of the magazine. And we are going to be tonight over at the Golden Tiki Bar. Yeah. If you've never been there, I've not been there yet, and looking really forward to going to the Golden Tiki Bar. As a matter of fact, we've been talking about this, and we're going to post the location for it on our Facebook page. So some of you can go to our, if you know, or if you've ever been to our Facebook page, which we know a lot of you have, just go to our Facebook page at Lovin and Livin in Vegas, and you can check us out. We'll be posting links to all of the stuff that we're talking about here today, and especially about the Golden Tiki. So you probably should make reservations. We're going to make reservations to go to the Golden Tiki tonight. We'll probably be there a little after 5 o'clock to about 7, 8 or whatever it is. But tonight is also First Friday, so don't be surprised if there's a bunch of people everywhere in the valley. And you definitely want to be there. You want to be at the Golden Tiki tonight. Meet me, meet a couple other folks that are part of the Lovin and Livin in Vegas crew. We're going to start doing this pretty much every Friday. As a matter of fact, the reason why we've not done it so far is because I have family members, a grandson, who was playing football, and we wanted to go to every one of his games. And we did. We were able to go to all of his games, and we said we are not going to do anything on Friday nights until he is done. Okay, we wanted to support him and show him some love, out taking pictures, screaming and yelling. And I've got to tell you, we found a great group of folks that that had their kids playing football also. It was fun. I had such a good time. Really just had a great time. And but now we're actually going to make it happen. We're going to be hanging out on Fridays, Saturdays, that kind of stuff. We'll be going to a lot more events, so we're going to let you guys know about it. If you want to keep up with that stuff, folks, you can go to our website, and just go to our website at www.lovinandlivininvegas.com. It's lovinandlivininvegas.com, and you can check us out there. Or if you'd like to, you can get on our mailing list. Just get on our mailing list at info@lovinandlivininvegas.com, and you can check, and we'll send you updates. We'll send you updates on what we're going to be doing. Our mailing list is getting pretty quick. It's growing very quickly. Don't miss out, folks, because if you want to know what's going on in Vegas before everybody else does, so you're not missing stuff, because there's all kinds of stuff going on in Vegas, and that's really what we're here for. We're here to tell you about the people, the places, the trends, the events, all that stuff, all the cool stuff that's going to be going on. You can find out that at Lovin and Livin in Vegas. Okay, and that's really kind of what we're all about. As a matter of fact, there was a story that we're going to be talking about here, which so Veterans Day is coming up pretty quick, and we want to give you an update on what's going on Veterans Day because it's going to be that time where you're filling the boot. I mean, you've got to fill the boot, and um, what do we mean by filling the boot? Well, firefighters traditionally for Veterans Day, for muscular dystrophy, they go out and they have their boots, those big um, fireman boots, and they stand on the street corner and they ask you. These are not panhandlers, folks. They're not panhandlers that you have to worry about these guys, taking the money and doing something else with the money. They fill that boot up for particular drives, for charity. In this case, they're going to be doing something for muscular dystrophy. Very cool. So, long-standing tradition, uh, fill the boot. They call it fill the boot. So, guys, show them some love. These guys, not only are they first responders and they're there to pull you out of a fire, but they do a lot of cool things in the valley to help people out who need that kind of work. So, Las Vegas residents and visitors will see firefighters on Fremont Street over the next few weeks trying to raise money for muscular dystrophy (MD), which their mission is to help cure individuals with neuromuscular disease through innovations and research. Okay, the fire department said their goal this year, $110,000. Okay, and they're only $10,000 away right now. So this is pretty cool stuff. You really want to be able to help out the firefighters in a time where they need more help than, and we're a giving valley. I mean, we really are a very giving valley. There's a lot of money here in the valley, and people they want to know how and where, and that their money is going to a good cause. I cannot think of a better thing than the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Excuse me. And firefighters are out there. So their goal this year is $110,000, I think what we were saying. And we want to help them. We want to help them out as much as we possibly can. And so, give them some cash, man. Help them out a little bit because they're doing some great things. You never know. I don't think anybody really ever thinks to themselves, oh, some dreaded disease could come and affect me. But it could. I mean, it really could. We want to offer a challenge. As a matter of fact, if you've got something that you'd like us to give a shout out about, and you're saying, hey, we want to bring attention to our cause, or just send us an email. Send it to send it to info@Lovin and Livin in Vegas. I'll put that. Let's put that up there. Info@lovinandlivininvegas.com, and we will shout that out. We'll send it out on our email. We love telling everybody why we love living in Vegas. And one of the things that we love doing is supporting causes that we think are really worthy. And you're worth it. You really are worth it. So definitely send it to us at info@lovinandlivininvegas.com, and we will do a shout out about your particular cause or whatever, thing that it's been on your heart. Especially if it has to do with raising money for things. As a matter of fact, we raised money for Haiti just a couple months ago, and because Haiti suffered a huge earthquake, hurricanes, everything happens in Haiti. And so raising money for that, raising money, we'll be probably doing some other fundraisers as time goes on. And I think, folks, we've got some things that are working in the offing. Can't tell you about it. I want to tell you so bad about what is going on with Lovin and Livin in Vegas. I can tell you that we're doing the magazine, which is cool. We'll be doing some events. Tonight we'll be at the Golden Tiki Bar. Very excited about going to the Golden Tiki Bar tonight. But there's some cool stuff that we're working on. I cannot tell you about it, but as we get closer and closer to it, I hope that we are able to tell you all about it. Okay. There was another article that we were working on. Many of you, we mentioned this yesterday, the Msg Sphere in Las Vegas. So if you don't know where that sphere is, I wish I had a picture that I could put up for you right now. I don't have it available right now. But the Msg Sphere, it's on Spring Mountain Road, I guess it'd be just east of Fashion Show Mall, down near the Wynn Resorts, kind of down that same road, but it's back behind it though a little bit. What it is, it's a huge, huge sphere. Okay, construction on. They've been working on this thing for a couple of years now. It is going to be basically a giant movie theater, 3D kind of. It's going to be an experience, definitely going to be, and it's a huge sphere. It's a big ball, right? So they've been working on it for a couple of years now. But one of the things that we're saying about is that it is entering another phase, a new phase. And so the spokesman was saying, "Hey, there's something's going on cool about." Work at the massive entertainment venue has moved to the steel structure that will support its interior LED displays and multi-layered audio system. Now, I worked on Fremont Street Experience. So when I worked on the Fremont Street Experience, the and many of you know what that is. The Fremont Street Experience is downtown Las Vegas, and it's a spectacle. It basically has a big space frame that covers the entire street. So it's a big space frame. And if you haven't been down there, folks, you need to go down to Fremont Street and check that out. I worked on that, and it has become a spectacle. It's a one-of-a-kind thing. Nobody else has ever done anything. It's a big TV screen is what it's huge. It goes, 4 blocks? I think 4 or 5 blocks. It goes from Main Street all the way down to Las Vegas Boulevard. So that's 4 blocks. No, it's 5 blocks. Because Main Street is 1st Street, and basically it goes all the way to 5th Street. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th Street. Which is Las Vegas Boulevard, is 5th Street, basically. That is going to be, so that's old school technology because we worked on that in 95, but it was the first job I ever worked on as far as, as a construction guy. And I was an electrician, so we did that. And I mean, I've worked on some really huge projects here in the Valley, but that is probably the most consequential one that I've ever worked on. And it is still going to this day. Now they've got like a big zip line. So if you've gone down, folks, we've got so many things to talk about. Matter of fact, when we go out into do some live remotes, we're going to go down the Fremont Street Experience to show you some of the crazy things that are going on here in Vegas. I would go there tonight, but it's going to be nuts. It's First Friday. Maybe we'll go up there on First Friday and check out the zip line and all the things that are going on down Fremont Street, the Fremont Street Experience. But Vegas, to tell you the truth, is just crazy the amount of stuff that goes on in Vegas. The Msg Sphere that we were talking about before is just another thing. It has a domed roof, sound, lights. So think of Fremont Street Experience, okay, which is a big straight TV. It's huge, and it's over the top of the street, and it's up 100 feet in the air. So it's up in the air, and it just goes straight down the road. Think of a big dome that comes all the way around you now. Lights, sound, chairs rumbling, that kind of stuff. It's going to be so right now they just moved to the phase where they've got the steel up for that. So they got the steel up, which means the outside's done. They're putting up panels on the outside. So if you get a chance to drive down Spring Mountain Road, just like I said, just east of Las Vegas Boulevard, look on the right-hand side of the road as you're going east, and you'll see this big loop. I mean, it's a big sphere, and you will think, oh my gosh, I got to go to this place. So it's called the Msg Sphere, and you will not be upset when you go to that. So we're going to be changing our times for the show a little bit, folks, because and the reason why is because it is very hard to. We're doing so much stuff as far as with the show. We're especially because we're going to be launching the magazine. So many things are going on during the day that we were hoping to get in an hour-long show in the morning. It looks at this rate that we're not going to be able to do that. So we're still going to do about a half an hour. And when we do the actual show, it will probably be a half an hour to an hour, but it will be a totally different format. It won't be me in the office, me in my office trying to do a show. We'll be doing live remotes. We'll be out there doing interviews. As a matter of fact, we'll be doing interviews starting next week. Shh, don't tell anybody. So next week we'll be doing some interviews, and you will actually be able to. You just keep changing. It keeps changing and changing. So there are a couple of things that are going on in the Valley this weekend too. UFC 268. They're going to have a watch party over at the Sahara. And there's another watch party for the Vegas Golden Knights over at PT's. So PT's is having their watch party for the Vegas Golden Knights. For those of you who don't know who the Vegas Golden Knights are, get with the program, folks. The Vegas Golden Knights, they're the ever-changing Vegas Golden Knights. They are pretty much a completely new team as it was from what it was last year. Fleury's gone. Tuck is going to be gone pretty quick. They're just getting rid of him now. As long as they don't get rid of Stone, we're good. You still have somebody that's still there. But we've got a lot of new guys on the team. And so they're having a watch party. They're still Vegas. They're a Vegas team. And so they're going to have a watch party over at PT's for that. They're going to have a watch party for UFC 268, I believe it was. Yeah, 268 will be over at the Sahara. And, folks, the UFC, for those of you, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, they are actually located here. They originated here. Dana White, the guy who started the UFC, took it from, kind of a tough man fighting thing to refining it to becoming the UFC that we know today. Lives here in Las Vegas. Super nice guy. We've got a lot of things going on here in Vegas. I don't think you realize how many things that you watch on TV currently that are actually based out of Las Vegas. So Pawn Stars with Rick. What's Rick's last name? Oh shoot, sorry. Just kind of had a brain fart. But Rick's show is here. He's on Las Vegas Boulevard. UFC, as we mentioned before. The Vegas Golden Knights show is out of here. The Property Brothers, the two guys that are twins, they live. One of the guys lives here, and they actually do a lot of their stuff here, which is very cool. So we've got a lot of things that are going on here. We'll talk more and more about that stuff as time goes by, but I think you'll be really surprised. There was a story that I want to end the show with because a lot of people are thinking about, hey, what am I going to do this weekend? And so we want to talk a little bit about that on some things to do for this weekend if you want to do if you're looking for things to do in Vegas. Let's see. Make sure we get that out. Okay, so 13 things to do in Vegas if you want to get. Veterans Day is just around the corner. We're going to be actually doing some things for Veterans Day. I'm looking forward to it. Tonight, I think the most important thing I want to start off with this tonight. Tonight we're actually going to be at the Golden Tiki Bar. Okay, the Golden Tiki Bar. We'll put a link to it on our Facebook page. You can check us out. We'll be there tonight. We're starting there at about 5:00. First Fridays tonight. That's downtown in the Arts District. Very cool. It's a freak show. So if you want to be freaky, go downtown to the Arts District and you could actually check that out. The Pro Bull Riders Championship, they're here. Okay, they're here at T-Mobile Arena. They're through November 7th, which is in a couple more days. So it's going to be pretty cool. Cabo Wabo, the Cabo Wabo Cantina, located at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, honor members of the armed forces with a special 20% discount on Veterans Day, November the 11th. Okay, and we want to salute all of you folks that served um, in the um, in the military. We really do. You've done so much for us in this country, and we want to salute you. Piero's Italian Cuisine, honor Veterans Day also, 15% discount. Distill, okay, open doors to the newest location on Rainbow Boulevard in 215. I love Distill. I'll tell you, I've been to at least 3 of them, and they're always good. They're always great food, great ambiance. Distill. You want to definitely go there. What else? Okay, are we running out of time? Yes, we're running out of time. Okay. The Water Lantern Festival at Sunset Park on November 6th. Starts at about 1:30 p.m. George Thorogood and the Destroyers, folks. You got to go at this, okay? Takes place at Brooklyn Bowl on November 6th. Doors open at 8 o'clock. Tickets are about $30 for that. So George Thorogood, okay? Excuse me, I was wrong. George Thorogood and the Destroyers take stage Fremont Street, November 6th. Okay, as part of Downtown Rocks free concert series. Okay, so it's free. Sorry, I almost screwed that up. So George Thorogood and the Destroyers. George Thorogood is a monster. Okay, a monster on the guitar. So you want to be a part. I did mention the Brooklyn Bowl. That is the 3 Chambers tour. Okay, there are 3 bands that are going to actually be there. Ghostface, GZA. They're going to be at the Brooklyn Bowl. Tickets start about $30 for that. SEMA, okay? SEMA Ignited, the official after party of the SEMA show, okay? So SEMA, especially, cars, the SEMA show is, okay, they return to Vegas. I think that's today. Is today the 5th? Let me make sure. Today, that's right. Open to the public. And so you want to go to that after party, folks. That's pretty cool. I'm out of time. I am. Okay. So a lot of stuff. We are going to link to all of this stuff on our Facebook page, folks, or you can go to our website at www.lovinandlivininvegas.com and check out all of the things. If you've missed any of this stuff and you would like to get some more information, just send me an email at info@lovinandlivininvegas.com. We will get that to you. Updates, put you on our mailing list. We'll get you a free digital edition to our magazine when it comes out in January. You want to definitely get a hold of that. We're very excited about the magazine. A lot of writers, a lot of cool things that are going on. As always, folks, this is our YouTube channel. If you like our YouTube channel, folks, let us know. Just subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Is it on the other side? Hit the subscribe button, and every time we have an update, that it will let you know that we're having these updates. We did have a show yesterday, and for some reason it didn't go live. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens. I am Sherman Ray. I am the publisher of Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the magazine. We encourage you folks, check us out. Check out our Facebook page, our website. Go there, check us out. We're updating it all the time. We will see you again Monday. Okay, Monday. We will be at 8:30 though. Okay, so don't note the change. 8:30 to 9. 8:30 to 9, Monday through Friday, for Lovin and Livin in Vegas, the magazine, the show. Okay? And we will see you again. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.